that time of year. Apple has refreshed its phones. We're here talking about the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C.
Two this time.
First
time ever.
So we are in the S year, which of course we have to sort of ramp down expectations because it's not,
It's not the new number,
right? So let's start off with the iPhone 5S because there actually are some really interesting improvements here. I would say the top three things is the new A7 64-bit processor, a new camera, and a thumbprint scanner.
So the NSA can steal your identity. Oh, we're just kidding, Apple. We know the thumbprints don't get transmitted anywhere. Stuff like this to catch on really needs like a practical, widespread application. And the iPhone 5S has got one of the most functional fingerprint identification thingies I've ever seen. I mean, I've had these things on laptops before where you can swipe your thumb to log in. They never work. They never scan properly. And I always end up disabling them. On the iPhone 5S, it works. You simply log in your thumb. You can log up to 5 thumb or fingerprints on one device.
Yes, it works great, but the setup is a little slow.
In terms of the A7 processor and this motion coprocessor, the idea is that the motion chip will give it better tracking. It'll be good for fitness apps coming out. It also tells the phone when to turn off because it's not being used. And that's fine. The A7, here we go again. I mean, I don't mean to disparage, but it's an incremental increase in processing speed. Apple says it's twice as fast or 5 times as fast or something. I honestly don't notice much of a difference coming from the iPhone 5.
You know what? I completely agree with you. I've read all the benchmark stuff. The A7 64-bit processor is crazy fast and does all this stuff on paper. I also don't think that there really are any apps that are taking advantage of it at this point. The last new thing is an improved camera. The big thing here is slow-mo, and it does work pretty well. It is pretty fun to use. It's actually probably one of the few cosmetic changes from the iPhone 5. The camera is a little bit bigger. And then there's the other phone, which is the 5C, which stands for 5 color. It was supposed to be their cheaper phone. It actually doesn't seem all that cheap. And really, it is just the 5 with a new color coding and made out of polycarbonate, which is a fancy name for plastic.
The iPhone 5 as we knew it is now discontinued. You either get the 5C or the 5S. The 5C, the iPhone 5 is a great phone, so the 5C is a great phone. The colors are okay. There's no black, unfortunately. You can get white or a variety of other colors. Feels really good. The plastic is not cheap at all, but again, it's not really an upgrade. That's the one you go to if you're getting into the iPhone 5 line to begin with, whereas the 5S is the phone that actually has new technology in it. So, we've gone back and forth on the merits of the iPhone 5S technology. I'm real curious. What are you going to score it at?
It's still an amazing, awesome phone. It is the best iPhone yet. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
I'm still an iPhone guy, and this is the best iPhone, so I'm going to give it an 8.5 as well.